the ladies of the hour again. Donna Walker. Okay. Donna, what brought you to Gambia?
People have been talking about it for years and years, and you talked about serendipity before. I used to work at a Saturday school, and the woman who was in charge, she was from Gambia. So I've been hearing about Gambia for years and years, from the early 90s, but I didn't really do anything about it. And then I just got fed up. I'm a teacher, and I just got fed up with the whole system at school.
Name some of the things that you were fed up of that encouraged you to say enough is enough.
I was fed up of the schools becoming academies and so many people at the top being paid so much, and because I'm a Senko at the school, there was just no money for the bottom because all the money went to the top. We've got like 16 people in the senior management team.
Wow.
But then you can't afford to get 3 DAs. Yeah.
This is jargon. What 3 TAs?
Like teaching assistants who look after students, like the most vulnerable students in the school are the students who have special educational needs.
So would you say that the educational system has gone down?
I would say it's broken, to be honest.
It's broken.
It's broken, and I hear that. I'm so thankful to God that my children have come through the system.
Me too.
But I kept them with me all the time.
Yeah, you have to keep a firm eye on your children in these countries, because they turn them into people we don't recognise if we're not careful.
They turn them into caricatures of themselves.
Yeah.
If you're not careful.
So there's no. When you say caricatures, it's like they're indoctrinated.
They indoctrinate an image of themselves to themselves, and then the children become that stupid image that they show them that they are.
Yeah. Wow, and it becomes an echo chamber and self-perpetuating.
It's real.
Sad. So you said you couldn't take it anymore.
I couldn't take it anymore.
Your children are what kind of ages?
So one's 30, one's 26.
The reason I asked the age of the children, there's a lot of us that have come here with older children this time, then that that they're settled.
Exactly.
They've made their imprint, and they can fly the nest safely.
Exactly.
And we feel safe to come here and create and do wonderful things.
Mm-hmm.
Once you know your children are okay.
Exactly.
So you've brought up your children to a certain point where you know they're okay, and you're here now. So you said you had enough. What was the final push for you?
The final push was where there was a new member of senior management that came, and I'm not sure what she came to prove, but it certainly wasn't anything to do with the children. And I just felt like the work that I was doing, the good work that I had been doing. So some of the things that I've been doing is I've been using people from the community to support the children from the community. And I don't know if there was any kind of suspicion or what, but there was issues with people being brought in from the community who looked like the children. She wanted me to prove she wanted me to prove the effect of these people, and I was saying to her, well, how do you prove the effect of taking children away from life crime? How do you measure that? And they weren't happy with it. And I think the amount of students that looked like me that were being excluded from school permanently, it was just too much. And so every day was a battle. Every single day was a battle, and I just said, no, enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Wow, that sounds so familiar, and I'm sure we can all attest to that. We had problems, with teachers having some sort of a personal vendetta in some ways, whether against the children or even against the teachers, who were very well intended, but they took it to be a personal competition of sorts.
Exactly.
When it really wasn't about them, it was about the children.
Exactly.
So things have taken a turn in terms of the way education is delivered. And then at what point did you decide to come?
I just gave up my job without having another plan.
Wow.
Can
I say, I salute you. Can you hear the claps in the audience? A standing ovation, because it takes a lot.
Well, it takes a lot, and for years I've been saying I can't afford to give up. What am I going to do? My mortgage, but then it became not a choice between paying the mortgage and not paying the mortgage. It became a choice between having my sanity and not having my sanity, and I chose my sanity. Yeah.
Oh, that is deep, because when you choose yourself over all of this nonsense that's going on, that's when you kind of liberate yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have that feeling, so we're on the same path. I love that for you.
Yeah.
So I think you're very brave because often that keeps us, it's mortgages and commitments and children and grandchildren that often keep us from coming and being free to explore ourselves.
Exactly.
And you just got up and said, I don't know, how you clearly must have been worried about your how you're going to pay your mortgage, pay your way and what have you. So what were your first thoughts after that day of saying, no more, I choose me?
I booked my ticket to Gambia for a holiday, and this is the first house that I looked at. I was staying at what's that hotel called again? Palm Beach. I stayed at Palm Beach.
I stayed there once. That was back in the day. Yeah. Everyone used to stay there. That's like cost effective.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I stayed there and I was just looking. I think I was looking through my phone and just saying, let me just see houses for sale in Gambia. So I saw this one, emailed them. They got in touch with me the next day. You know what's really funny? Who I bought this from? It's a retired teacher who left England for the same reason.
Wow. Yeah. And how long was that retired teacher here for?
She's been here about 15 years, I think she's been here.
Wow. She hasn't gone back, is she still here?
No, I think she's bought somewhere quite close, but she doesn't want to.
Oh, she's still here?
She's still here, yeah.
Oh, and look, it was meant to be.
Yeah, sure.
You see, sometimes our path has been lit and we don't always follow the lights, do we? But it seems like Donna.
And you know what else is really funny? The first paying guest that we had here is a retired teacher. It's just
synchronicity plus tax.
You're in the right place.
So people often say they don't know what it is about here that they seek or love. Can you tell me what you saw when you first came?
Can I be very honest?
Be very honest. This is that channel where we are honest.
Okay. I've never been in the place, no matter whether, because I've lived in the Cayman Islands, I've lived in Washington, D.C., I've been to Jamaica a lot of times, and never in my life have I ever been taken out of a line and been put in front of everybody else. And at the airport, they said to me, welcome home.
Wow.
And they took me out of the line and they put me in front of white people.
Ooh! Are you special? Maybe they saw your anointing.
I don't know. But they put me at the front of the queue, and I was like, wow.
You felt never had that.
I've never
you used to be at the back of the line.
Yeah, or just being overlooked, or you know. I mean, I make myself known. I'm not one of those who will stay at the back if I'm put at the back, but I've never kind of been taken out of a line and put at the front. And I don't know if it was really about the white people. I don't know, but I noticed, and I just never. And also, I've got a white friend who comes here. She's going to be coming tomorrow as well. And I don't know if she'll agree with me. I think she probably would agree with me. But I noticed when we were together here last time that the people were talking to me in the shop. They were talking to me, and I don't know, that might have been a coincidence, but I don't know, I felt something. I really did.
That's fabulous. Yeah. That's fabulous.
I just a welcome home. I was like,
oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So Donna, yeah, you had this, I'm going to say, I kind of can imagine what that felt like, because I remember when I first did my hair natural, I was seen in a different light and people spoke to me differently.
Yeah.
And I think those are the things we're seen. You felt seen?
Exactly.
Yeah. And we're not seen in the UK. We are roughshod over, walked over, set aside, ignored. It doesn't matter all your efforts and your talents. We're used to having to work twice as hard or 3 times as hard just to show that we are equal. And I think that's what we get. It gets exhausting.
It is exhausting.
So that feeling of you being put in front, I understand that. It's just been you being seen.
Yeah.
And actually, look at what you have been blessed with. I'm not saying you didn't work hard to do all of this, but all of those synchronicities that lined up in your favour.
Yeah.
So you've been here how long now?
Just over a year. Or probably exactly. Actually, a year tomorrow.
So look at the timing. Yeah. This is what I'm saying about these synchronicities. Yeah. Shall we tell the viewers about our secret, this little secret that we share in common? So, I have been here for 8-9 years. You live in London or Birmingham?
No, it's not Birmingham, it's St Albans.
Oh, St Albans. Ooh. So, turns out, I'm going to share a secret with you. Okay, we're going to cut and go to the next episode. No, I'm not going to tell you the secret. The secret is, Donna and I our family. We are family on my father's side, and I didn't know until she came here, and I didn't even know she was doing all of this. So we bumped into each other, and she said she'd be looking. And you know, you're not the only cousin that I found in Gambia. I didn't know her in London. It seems that we've got a big family on my dad's side. And there's another cousin who came and found me at the restaurant. Um, Shout out to Letitia and Karen and Lionel.
Do you know what's so funny though? I remember the day when, because I'd been researching about Gambia, and I was watching all the videos, and I'd seen you on a video, and I said to my mum, "Look at this woman! Look how successful she's been. Look, it could be me." And then my mum said, "Hold on, wait, look, isn't that?" She said she recognised you from your small.
Wow, so that means I look the same.
You must look the same.
And look, it was meant to be. Because not everybody sees. How many people see those videos in all the world? And your mum had seen it. She was there at that time to say that. Isn't that fabulous? Yeah. So we're coming from the same family, and I'm so proud of you and all that you are doing. And I'm proud to be family with you, because look at how we are going. Can I high five you? And I want to blow kisses because fabulous. The fabulousness isn't just here, it's all around, and there's more where that came from in terms of the interviews and the people I meet. And I've met my family, and I can't believe we're all here together.
Oh, it's so nice.
It is, it's beautiful. So I'm going to be visiting here more. Good. And I suggest you also do the same, because I think we'll put the details at the end. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us? How you want to rent it? I think you can rent the whole place out.
Yeah, usually it's groups of 8. So they come and 2 people per lodge, and they have the whole place themselves, apart from the staff. You have 2 chefs. And they come and they will ask you what you want, and you can prepare whatever it is you need to eat. Then you can just tell them, and they will cook that for you, and you tell them the time, which is nice. We're going to do some writers' retreats. And also what we're going to do as well, we've got it as workspace. So I've been working with some schools, and I've done a couple bits of professional development here. Some people come to work here, so some people come to train their own staff here as well. So they don't really stay. Some people just come for the day and use the facilities for that. So, yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So I've done a little bit of training, customer service. So I'll always recommend it for that purpose.
Brilliant.
And for all the other ideas. And I am really made up and happy.
So you know Soho House in London? We call this Boho House.
Look at that. Wonderful. So there's going to be remnants of memories of a long-lost place long ago. England. And here we are, enjoying life, enjoying the sun. Have a look for yourself. Look at the scenery. There's a plunge pool over to my right. And we'll go over and show you the plunge pool. But I just love the grounds. It's so well kept. It's clean. It's peaceful.
This is peaceful, isn't it?
Can you hear this? Can you hear it? The silence. Thank you, Donna. I really appreciate you taking the time out to see us, and I can't wait for this to be a full house and you even expand upon this. And I've got a feeling you might just do that.
Yeah, and we've got bird watchers as well. Bird watchers are people who usually come. They're the most frequent.
Well, that's the real meaning of Eco Lodge, and sustainability, using the locals, paying locals a good wage, fair wage. Exactly. There's so much to learn with the eco aspect of it, and just to come and jump into this world of eco, and it can easily be maintained here. You see, even the ground, they've got seashells here, and it's everywhere. So it's not concrete, it's not. You could go out and maybe have tree houses, yes, but this is good enough.
Yeah.
In a way that, as time goes, there'll be more and more things introduced to sustainability. You have solar panels here?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
So it's only solar powered, the whole house and all of the lodges.
Isn't that fabulous? So, we're moving in the right direction, Gambia. Onwards, forwards, and ever. I don't think that's how you say it. Onward, forward. How do you say it? On forward.
Forwards ever, backwards never.
There you go. That's one. There's another one as well. But thank you. And join us soon for another adventure with Malika out and about.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, my darling.
Yes, sir. Right, so this is one of the lodges. One of how many lodges, sir?
4. This one's called Hibiscus.
This one's called Hibiscus. It's one of 4, you said?
4, but they're all identical.
Okay. Isn't it beautiful? Very well done. High ceilings. We have tea, some of the finest quality teas here. With water.
Yes.
We have the akaman. I think they call it the akaman.
Yeah.
But this one is not for sitting. This one is only for blankets and towels.
But
I love the light.
Yeah.
And for me, I actually love these windows. These are the old first time windows. And what I love about these is that when it rains, you can still open them and water doesn't come in.
Yeah.
And it lets a lot of light in, because when you build your houses, you put half a window and you can only open a half, which is why I favour these. So the old fashioned way of doing things. Then she's got, with eco lodges, it's always natural materials they tend to use. And I can see she's using the woven baskets, used the local people, and the same with the bed.
Yeah.
What do you think this one's made of?
Gosh, I have no idea.
I think it might be mango wood, I don't know. Someone would have to tell me inside. But isn't it beautifully done with your mosquito net? Me, I'll be fighting to get out, but don't mind me. I don't have...
And this is the bathroom.
Have a look. Oh, it's nice and big. You can do a cartwheel in there. I shan't demonstrate. I could, but I shan't. Very nice. Not today. Yes, maybe tomorrow. Let's have a look.
All the rooms just got like a walk-in closet with sort of the same thing. I don't know, we keep a key so that they can lock it.
I can hang all of my furs and my high heels and handbags. Fabulous, fabulous. And I think your solar energy, solar. Because it's an eco lodge, and we're going to discuss about what eco really means. So Donna, this is fabulous. I love it. Yes. So there's 1 of 4. What's the names of the other ones?
So we've got hibiscus, laburnum, palm, and tamarind.
So laburnum, what does that mean? Do you know?
Oh, I don't actually, but I love it because I used to live in Hackney, and I used to do a lot of work with the Burnham School back in the day.
Isn't it? Look at that synchronization or what?
So that's my favourite one, just because it just reminds me. My friend who's coming from Hackney tomorrow, she always wants to stay in the Burnham as well.
She'll have to fight me.
My sister likes Palm because it's the one right at the end.
Oh, lovely.
So like nobody really goes there, but they're all kind of designed so that you've got a bit here when you're not
a little veranda.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
A little porch.
Yeah. And look at Kitty Cat going on like he lived here from a long time. Oh, I love these broken pots as well. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I'm going to have this when I grow up one of these days.
See, look at that in the mirror there.
Oh. Did you catch my... Come, let's go to walk. I would put them on a lead and walk down the road. Hey, baby. Hello. Don't you want to be on the TV channel? Show us what you got. So that's the lady, the one without the tail, and that's the man.
Yeah. Because that's a peahen and that's a peacock.
Oh, peahen and peacock. And the cat is okay with them?
Yeah, they're just
Okay,
all
they're
friends.
living in harmony.
Nice.
One day we will all live in harmony like they do.
I did some training here last year for some teachers. And yeah, I brought a dog as well, but the dog even was okay. I thought it was going to be a bit of a problem, but it was fine.
Excellent. And look how well the grounds are kept. I love that.
Lambing's amazing.
Yeah.
Seriously, he's amazing.
So if ever you come back and can't find Lamin, I've captured him. I will kidnap him and fling him in the boot. that wonderful? An angel playing, because my name means angel, so I've always wanted to learn to play the harp. Can you hear how beautiful that is?
Yes, my
Is that
love.
not beautiful?
Very.
There's no bass in this one. And this is
Lovely.
for my ancestors. And all my family. I'll reveal later. There's a secret involved in this and a connection. But isn't that beautiful? Just got that back there.